Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Live at 4. We have a very busy Friday, so here's what's making news today. There's what's being called a critical incident in Juneau County at a rural home north of Boston. We'll have the latest as well as a live news conference coming up in this hour.
With a simple endorsement, now a former president has turned the race for Wisconsin governor upside down.
And there may be some movement by national lawmakers on gun control. We'll have today's developments. But first, we start with this afternoon with breaking news out of Juneau County. Multiple law enforcement agencies are at a home north of New Lisbon with what they're calling a critical incident.
A business near there told News 3 that sheriff's deputies have been in the area since at least 7:30 this morning. Neither New Lisbon Police nor the Juneau County Sheriff's Department have shared any information about what is going on, but the state attorney general and the sheriff are planning to hold a news conference at 4:30 this afternoon to reveal what happened. We will carry that news conference live later in this newscast.
Let's take a look outside now on this Friday. A beautiful day, picture perfect. But we do have a few weekend showers. Dana's in the backyard with details on that.
I am in the backyard. I'm a little distracted, guys. I've got a friend out here that I think we're going to meet later. And my friend's not too thrilled about the weekend showers, I'll be honest. It's gorgeous currently. We have sunshine, a blue sky over Madison, temperature-wise in the low 70s with low dew points also. So a really, really pleasant Friday, exactly what we were forecasting for. Doppler track is quiet for us right now, and things are going to stay quiet for most of the overnight hours, but we could have a slight chance for showers creeping into the forecast as early as Saturday morning, right at daybreak. The rain chances, though, really ramping up for us in the afternoon, and that continues into Sunday. So right now we have scattered showers expected for both Saturday and Sunday. And even as we look ahead to the middle of next week, we're going to hold on to a few more rain chances. So we're just not getting rid of the showers anytime soon. We definitely want to make sure we hold on to the umbrella over the next 10 days or so, because you're going to need it a few times. As far as traffic goes right now, good news. I don't have any accidents popping up in Dane County or Rock County. The Beltline, as usual, a little slow eastbound due to construction and just the Friday evening commute picking up for us a bit. Rock County right now, north and southbound on the interstate, looks nice and good. A lot of green through Rock County and in Dane County. From the Beltline to Janesville, 25 minutes, 16 minutes to get from Middleton to Sauk City, and downtown to Sun Prairie, an 18-minute drive for us this evening. We'll take a closer look at the timing for our weekend shower chances in just a few minutes. I really want to go hang out with my friend over there now, guys. Sorry.
We'll meet your friend in just a minute.
I think so.
All right, Dana, thank you. The Wisconsin Republican primary for governor was upended last night when former President Donald Trump made his endorsement in the race.
He backed businessman Tim Michels, a newcomer in the race who Trump described as an America First conservative.
Political reporter Will Keneally spoke with an expert to see how this is going to shape the race going forward. Will?
That's right. So the Trump endorsement came without much warning last night and promises to fundamentally shake up the race for governor. Former Lieutenant Governor Rebecca Kleefisch appeared to have the momentum coming out of last month's state party convention, but last night's endorsement may change that. UW-La Crosse political science professor Anthony Chergosky says he was surprised to see the endorsement from Trump this early or even at all.
It had been an open question if Donald Trump was going to make an endorsement in the Republican primary for governor here in Wisconsin, but his entry into this race definitely is a turning point in the campaign, and I think his endorsement is going to have a major effect.
Chergosky says a Trump endorsement is not a golden ticket. There have been plenty of Trump-endorsed candidates that have failed in other states this midterm season. He says a candidate like Michels has to capitalize on the endorsement, which Michels should be equipped to do. But where does this leave the rest of the field? Do they still have a path forward for victory? The short answer is yes, and we'll have more on that coming up at 5.
And how quickly do those other candidates need to react to this?
Pretty quickly. We're about 2 months out from the primary, so voters are still kind of trying to decide, but got to do it very quickly.
All right, interesting term. Will, thank you.
Thank you, Will. Former top Trump White House aide Peter Navarro has been indicted by a grand jury on 2 counts of contempt of Congress. The contempt indictment stems from Navarro's refusal to comply with a subpoena from the House Select Committee investigating the January 6th assault on the Capitol. Navarro refused to testify before a grand jury and to turn over records related to the Capitol assault. Navarro claims the committee is unlawful. We have updates this Friday on 3 shootings that have made headlines in the past week. In Texas, a state senator says the state agency investigating the mass shooting at an elementary school in Uvalde, Texas, has determined the commander facing criticism for the slow police response was not carrying a radio as the massacre unfolded. The senator says he was told School District Police Chief Pete Arredondo was without a radio during the May 24th attack by a lone gunman, and the chief was not informed of 911 calls from children inside the school during the shooting.
And authorities say a man who fatally shot 2 women before killing himself in the parking lot of an Iowa church had been romantically involved with one of the women and faced a court hearing next week on charges of harassing her. They say the 33-year-old man pulled up in a pickup truck carrying 3 women and began shooting. 2 women died, and the man then shot himself. And Racine police are still searching for whoever opened fire during a funeral at a cemetery there. Someone began shooting during DeShante King's funeral Thursday afternoon in Racine. King was fatally shot by Racine police last month. A 19-year-old woman and a 35-year-old woman were hit in Thursday's cemetery shooting. Momentum is growing in Washington, D.C. for some kind of action on gun control measures.
Lawmakers are negotiating toward an agreement on a package that could pass the evenly divided Senate.
Natalie Brand is on Capitol Hill with more on what a final bill could look like.
I will do what I can to try to see through we have some real progress.
Friday, President Biden reiterated his demands for Congress to pass gun control legislation less than 24 hours after his impassioned plea for action.
How many more innocent American lives must be taken before we say enough, enough?
The president has called for a ban on high-capacity magazines, universal background checks, new safe storage laws, and red flag laws, and a return to the assault weapons ban of 1994, which he helped pass as a senator.
Support for a ban on assault weapons is consistently polled to show support more than 50%.
Christian Heine of the Brady campaign lost his mother in a shooting that also injured his father. He's hopeful the bipartisan talks now underway in the Senate could finally lead to some action.
The American people are angry about this. They are fed up, and they are calling on our senators to come together. So, our impression is that these talks are real.
While there's optimism among the Senate negotiators that a deal can be reached, the measures they're discussing are narrow, closing background check loopholes, mental health, and school safety.
Now is the time for my Republican colleagues to put up or shut up.
This needs to be done and must be done consistent with the Constitution.
Over in the House, the Judiciary Committee voted to advance a more extensive gun control package along party lines, including a measure to raise the age to buy a semi-automatic rifle from 18 to 21. The proposals could get a full vote in the House as early as next week, but they face steep odds in the Senate. Natalie Brand, CBS News, Capitol Hill.
And next week, parents of one of the victims, as well as young survivors of the Uvalde, Texas shooting, are scheduled to testify before House lawmakers.
The mother of a Buffalo, New York shooting victim will also testify.
Dane County's only black-owned state-certified mental health clinic opened a new facility today. Anissa's bought and renovated a 17,000-square-foot building on Forward Drive off Schrader Road on Madison's west side. The clinic has 50 employees to help people navigate mental health and wellness. The new facility brings everyone together in one place.
A lot of us, we were being really creative, going out in the community, doing therapy on people's porches, or, renting rooms and libraries, just different ways we were providing care. And so now we really can see more clients with having the space that we need.
The city helped Anissa's with a grant aimed at minority businesses.
Tropical storm warnings are in effect today for much of Florida, Cuba, and the Bahamas. A tropical weather system likely to become Tropical Storm Alex will bring heavy rain and strong winds to the Florida Keys and South Florida this weekend. The storm is just the first in what's expected to be an unusually active Atlantic hurricane season and comes just after the season's official start on Wednesday.
Well, in less than an hour, the Hometown Days Festival will kick off in Verona. Like many other events affected by COVID, the festival will return to its regular celebration the first weekend of June, featuring carnival rides, Optimus Burger Stand, and the traditional beer tent with live music. Hometown Days was canceled in 2020 and moved to the fall last year. The money raised helps local organizations.
We support 12 different local civic and high school organizations with Hometown Days. This money that's raised over the weekend supports, as I said, 12 different groups.
And fireworks will wrap up the first night of Hometown Days at 9:30 this evening, and there's a big parade through downtown Verona Sunday at noon. Well, it is June Dairy Month, and one of the most popular events of the month is Cows on the Concourse.
We'll have a preview with one of the star attractions. Oh my goodness, look at her coming up. That's Dana's friend, by the way.
Yeah, it's a calf in the backyard. It's not Cows on the Concourse.
When Live at 4 continues, we'll go out and meet her in just a little bit.
You're watching News 3 Now, live at 4.
Allergy sufferers. Bedtime means it's time to take Zysol. Zysol relieves allergies while you sleep, so you wake refreshed. Plus, it works faster than Claritin, and on first dose, provides the same relief as Zyrtec in a pill nearly half the size. Be wise all. Take Zysol at night.
This is how we do it. At Pick and Save, we believe it takes the right team to bring you fresh produce. That's why we partner with farmers who grow only the best. And that level of teamwork means better, fresher options time and time again. Because working together is truly what it takes to be fresh for everyone. Pick and Save, fresh for everyone.
I'm Alex Lasry, a Democrat running to beat Senator Ron Johnson.
And I'm Lauren Lasry, and this is our daughter Eleanor. I know Alex will always fight for working families.
To get more money in the pockets of working people and lower costs.
By making paid leave available and healthcare more affordable.
And I'll always be a relentless supporter of a woman's right to choose.
Especially now. Alex is exactly the kind of ally Tammy Baldwin needs in the Senate.
So I approve this message because we have to do better than having Ron Johnson as our senator.
Wow, look at this selection. Tile, wood, stone, laminate, vinyl. And this one is perfect.
At Floor & Decor, our everyday low pricing on high-quality products and on-trend styles means you can really bring your room to life. Discover Floor & Decor today.
Hey, this one's free. Car in front of you pay for it.
The best things in life are free.
This is the greatest day of my life!
Just wait till she hears about free installation from Feldco.
Free installation?
Free installation on windows, siding, doors, and roofing. Plus, no interest until 2024. That's something to get excited about.
Free installation ends soon. Call now.
For quality windows, siding, and doors, call 866 for Feldco.
There are too many burgers out there, so Arby's doesn't make burgers. But there aren't enough Wagyu burgers, so Arby's made an exception. Get wrecked, bad burgers. Arby's, we have the meat.
People with plaque psoriasis are rethinking the choices they make, like the shot they take, the memories they create, or the spin they initiate. Otezla, it's a choice you can make. Otezla is not a cream. It's a pill that treats plaque psoriasis differently. With Otezla, you can achieve clearer skin. Don't use if you're allergic to Otezla. Otezla can cause serious allergic reactions. It may cause severe diarrhea, nausea, or vomiting. Otezla is associated with an increased risk of depression. Tell your doctor if you have a history of depression or suicidal thoughts, or if these feelings develop. Some people taking Otezla reported weight loss. Your doctor should monitor your weight and may stop treatment. Upper respiratory tract infection and headache may occur. Tell your doctor about your medicines and if you're pregnant or planning to be. Otezla, show more of you.
Welcome back, everyone. Britain's Queen Elizabeth pulled out of one of the biggest events of her Platinum Jubilee.
The 96-year-old monarch skipped a service at St. Paul's Cathedral after feeling tired from yesterday's festivities. A long line of British royals rolled in for the celebration of Queen Elizabeth's 70-year reign. The Queen's son and future king, Prince Charles, stood in for his mother at the service. Grandson Prince Harry and his wife Meghan flew in from London, from California, for their first royal visit together since leaving the UK.
Oh, I love Harry. Absolutely love Harry, don't we? Yeah. He's the naughty one of the royals.
Harry and Meghan brought their 2 children with them for the Platinum Jubilee. Libet, named after the Queen, turns 1 tomorrow and is expected to celebrate with her great-grandmother. The Queen's Big Bash runs through the weekend.
The Labor Department released the latest jobs numbers this morning. Overall, employers added 390,000 jobs in May, which was slightly better than economists expected. But it's also the first time in a year monthly job gains have fallen below 400,000. The unemployment rate stayed unchanged at 3.3%.
We're seeing so much robust hiring, and it's probably good news for workers, too, that employers are continuing to actually bring more people online.
And there is still plenty of work available. The latest data from the Labor Department shows there are a near record 11.4 million job openings.
And stocks fell on that jobs report as investors fear better than expected report will result in interest rate increases. The Dow Industrials fell 348 points, ending the week at 32,899. The NASDAQ dropped 304 points, wiping out yesterday's gain. The S&P 500 off 68. And the start of June, dairy month here in Wisconsin.
Oh, I'm falling in love here. You know how dogs lean? This little calf is leaning on me. What better way to celebrate Dairy Month than heading up to the Capitol Square tomorrow for the 41st annual Cows on the Concourse.
It's the only event that brings you cows and baby calves to you. In fact, Sydney Endress from Cows on the Concourse has done just that. Welcome to the patio.
Hi, Sydney.
Thank you.
Who's our friend here?
This is Hank. He was born last night.
Okay, let's see if we can get you to point to the camera.
Night.
He was just born last night. Oh, my goodness.
I'm trying to get you to, can we get him to look at the camera?
We want to get you on TV, Hank.
He's a little shaky.
He can barely walk.
He's only a day old.
Oh.
So, tell us about Cows on the Concourse. How does this work, just in case people don't know?
Cows on the Concourse is exactly what it says. We bring cows downtown Madison during the farmers market, but we have much more than cows. We'll have live cows and calves there. We'll also have grilled cheese. We'll have fun relay fitness races related to dairy and a lot more happening.
Tell us about your family farm and where Hank was born.
My family's farm is about a half-hour north here in Lodi, and we milk all Jersey cows, and every single person in my family is involved there.
Why jerseys?
They are very friendly, very adorable, but they're also really efficient little animals. They have higher components in their milk.
Really?
So this is a great event to reinforce how important the dairy industry is in our state.
It is so important in our state, and June is National Dairy Month. What better way to kick it off than bring cows downtown Madison? June is a time to celebrate dairy in Wisconsin. 95% of our farms are family owned, and we're really proud of all that dairy does bring to our state.
And just what kind of economic impact does it have?
It's large. Agriculture is our largest industry in the state, and dairy takes up a big percentage of that. There are so many jobs related to it.
I think he thinks I'm his mommy, and I need to take him home.
He's getting a little hungry.
He's snuggling up. Oh, he's so sweet.
What kind of reaction do you get from people when they see the cows?
Happiness. It's pure happiness.
Can you
For
look
a lot
over
of
here?
people, this is their first time ever seeing a live cow.
You know, it might be better for Jim to come over on this side to get a shot.
There you go. Oh, no. Here, okay. He's all legs.
There you go.
So you'll have cows and calves and other animals as well?
Grilled cheese. Only cows for the animals, but a lot of people there to answer your questions, anything you want to do, and you can pet the cows.
Now, what time will they be there?
They will be there from 8 a.m. to 1 o'clock p.m.
Okay, so you have to get to the market early.
Yes.
And how big is he going to get?
He will get to be about 1,200 pounds.
Wow, so this summer he'll be in the calf barn, right?
Just growing away.
Just growing away. Oh, he's so sweet. Thank you for bringing your baby to visit us.
We are very happy to visit.
Hope you have a great turnout tomorrow, and happy June Dairy Month.
Thank you.
Sydney, thank you so much. Great to see you.
Well, still to come at 4, it was a real nail-biter at last night's National Spelling Bee.
We'll tell you what happened, we'll have a recap, and we'll meet the new national champion when Live at 4 continues. Can we bring him back into the studio?
Since I left for college, my dad has gotten back into some of his old hobbies. And now he's taking Trulicity. And it looks like he's gotten into some new, healthier habits, too.
What changes are you making for your type 2 diabetes? Maybe it's time to try Trulicity. It's proven to help lower A1C. It could help you lose up to 10 pounds. And it's only taken once a week, so it can fit into your busy life. Trulicity is for type 2 diabetes. It isn't for people with type 1 diabetes. It's not approved for use in children. Don't take Trulicity if you're allergic to it. You or your family have medullary thyroid cancer or have multiple endocrine neoplasia syndrome type 2. Stop Trulicity and call your doctor right away if you have an allergic reaction, a lump or swelling in your neck, severe stomach pain, changes in vision, or diabetic retinopathy. Serious side effects may include pancreatitis. Taking Trulicity with sulfonylurea or insulin raises low blood sugar risk. Side effects include nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea, which can lead to dehydration and may worsen kidney problems. The choices you make can help control your A1C. Ask your doctor about once-weekly Trulicity.
Joe Biden opened America's borders, increasing the flow of deadly drugs into our communities. Last year, over 105,000 people died of drug overdoses in America. Biden's putting our children and families at risk. Ron Johnson is warning everyone that drug traffickers are adding fentanyl to counterfeit pills, and it only takes one pill to kill. Please tell your children and support law enforcement.
I'm Ron Johnson, and I approve this message.
Hey everybody, who's coming to the big show? It's Vet Aid, Saturday, June 11th at Ho Chunk Gaming and Casino in Wisconsin Dells. An all-day outdoor event. Come out for classic cars, trucks, and motorcycles during the day and stay for the concert at night. Featuring country superstar Trace Atkins, Runaway Jew, the Mascot Theory, and Bev Killian. All benefiting Heat and Housing for Heroes. Visit VetAidWI.com for details and to purchase tickets for Trace Atkins.
He has his grandfather's smile.
Her mother's eyes.
My cheekbones.
But will she have my diabetes?
My sickle cell anemia.
His father's heart disease.
Go to joinallofus.org to share your health information and speed up health research breakthroughs. The future of health begins with you.
And I walked right into U.S. Cellular and I said I want to choose any phone in here for free.
What'd he say?
He said, sure. Really nice guy. I had my pick of any phone from any brand, free, even the newest ones.
Wow.
Yeah.
You got the big screen?
Yeah.
Big storage?
Yeah.
Fits in your pocket?
Fits in my pocket. Yeah, it's a big phone, and that's what I wanted, and I got what I wanted.
At U.S. Cellular, we put you first. So choose any phone free. Plus, get unlimited data for just $30 a month. U.S. Cellular, America's locally grown wireless.
Well, take a look at this. A southeast Missouri farm is celebrating a rare birth. Brandon and Valerie Petros have more than 2,000 lambs born since they started raising sheep and thought they had seen it all. Until now. Last month, they woke up to a set of quintuplets. One of the family's ewes had given birth to 5 healthy lambs, while they believe is a 1 in a million chance. Valerie says they're also happy to see the ewe, Noelle, nursing all 5 of her lambs while they supplement just a little so everybody has a full belly. I thought with the cows on the concourse.
Perfect timing.
There we go. It's also National Donut Day.
Time to eat some donuts. So here comes our waitress.
Yes, Vanna Whiting.
Thank you, Dana. Wow, look at that. This is
Americans eat 10 billion donuts a year.
This is one of my downfalls. Like chips and salty stuff, I never crave, but those, oh boy.
Michael and Jim. Never far behind.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, so that one's yours.
That one's yours. Thank you very much.
Got it. Yes.
Well, look at this.
Well, the sprinkles even match your dress, Dana.
They do. They do. They're a little patriotic right now. I really enjoy just plain glaze. That's usually my style.
National Donut Day is the first Friday of June every year, succeeding the donut event created by the Salvation Army in Chicago, believe it or not, in 1938 to honor all of their members who served donuts to soldiers during World War I. So a little bit of history, too. That's about 31 donuts per person each year.
Just Americans.
Yeah, just us.
You know, and they started with a hole in the middle, right, so the donuts would bake evenly.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But now we have new technology. We don't need that.
There you go. On a Friday, it hits the spot, doesn't it?
It really does. Yeah. I clearly don't say no to food.
You got Hank the calf. You got donuts.
This is a really great Dana day. We're having a great time today.
It's a good day.
This is great. It's so nice outside, right? So it's perfect to enjoy the weather. Spend some time with your local Jersey cows and eat a donut. That's fun. The weekend's looking a little soggy, guys. We'll time out the rain chances right after break.
Since I left for college, my dad has gotten back into some of his old hobbies. And now he's taking Trulicity. And it looks like he's gotten into some new, healthier habits, too.
What changes are you making for your type 2 diabetes? Maybe it's time to try Trulicity. It's proven to help lower A1C. It could help you lose up to 10 pounds. And it's only taken once a week, so it can fit into your busy life. Trulicity is for type 2 diabetes. It isn't for people with type 1 diabetes. It's not approved for use in children. Don't take Trulicity if you're allergic to it. You or your family have medullary thyroid cancer or have multiple endocrine neoplasia syndrome type 2. Stop Trulicity and call your doctor right away if you have an allergic reaction, a lump or swelling in your neck, severe stomach pain, changes in vision, or diabetic retinopathy. Serious side effects may include pancreatitis. Taking Trulicity with sulfonylurea or insulin raises low blood sugar risk. Side effects include nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea, which can lead to dehydration and may worsen kidney problems. The choices you make can help control your A1C. Ask your doctor about once-weekly Trulicity.
If you have type 2 diabetes or high blood pressure, you're a target for chronic kidney disease. You can already have it and not know it. If you have chronic kidney disease, your kidney health could depend on what you do today. Farxiga is a pill that works in the kidneys to help slow the progression of chronic kidney disease. Farxiga can cause serious side effects, including dehydration, urinary tract or genital yeast infections in women and men, and low blood sugar. Ketoacidosis is a serious side effect that may lead to death. A rare, life-threatening bacterial infection in the skin of the perineum could occur. Stop taking Farxiga and call your doctor right away if you have symptoms of this bacterial infection, an allergic reaction, or ketoacidosis. And don't take it if you are on dialysis. Take aim at chronic kidney disease by talking to your doctor and asking about Farxiga. If you can't afford your medication, AstraZeneca may be able to help.
Start your next project with 11% off everything at Menards. Get a clean edge around gardens and flower beds with Master Gardener Pro Landscape Edging. Right now, you can get a 40-foot roll for only $14.99 after 11% rebate. Keep animals from ruining your trees and shrubs with a variety of Messina's Animal Stopper Repellent sprays. All Animal Stopper sprays are 11% off. Save today with 11% off everything. Now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
They took the donuts away from me, so now we gotta talk about the forecast, guys. As we look ahead to this weekend, some more shower chances expected for us. Saturday, those rain chances will develop during the day with more rain continuing into Sunday. High temperatures will be in the 60s for this weekend, so it is going to be cooler outside. And next week, in fact, we're gonna hold on to that cooler trend with more rain expected heading through the work week. Overnight, skies will become mostly cloudy with a slight chance for a shower at daybreak on Saturday. Otherwise, the rain really developing through the afternoon, and we'll have scattered shower chances even heading into Sunday morning. Notice it's not a total washout. There will be breaks in the rain, but if you have any outdoor graduation plans or just outdoor weekend plans, would just keep an eye on the radar, maybe have an indoor backup. Rain chances expected for us heading into Sunday. And that will continue for us even into late Sunday evening and overnight. This is a look at early Monday morning. So overall weekend totals landing right around an inch, but with the rain chances expected through the work week, we're going to add on a little bit more. By the end of the work week, rainfall totals landing a little closer to 2 inches for most of southern Wisconsin, with more rain expected for the middle of the week. So that again dragging us out to the end of Friday. Our 6 to 10 day outlook does look a little cooler. Temperatures trending below average for the next, again, few weeks. This really drags out even into 8 to 14 day outlook for us. High temperatures tomorrow will be in the mid 60s. About 10 degrees below average with a mostly cloudy sky. Scattered showers will develop. Cooler temperatures expected. Right now we're in the low 70s, so we're going to pull back just a little bit for tomorrow, but it won't be as breezy outside. Rain for Sunday into Monday morning. We're close to 70 for Sunday, but not quite hitting that mark. In the low 70s for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Again, average this time of year, about 75, so a little below average to start off the work week. Overnight lows in the low 50s. It does look like we'll see some sunshine on Tuesday and on Thursday, but The rain chances continue to pop up heading into Wednesday, a late chance for us Thursday into Friday, and then we'll have more rain chances expected to pop up looking ahead to next week. Temperature-wise, though, still trending below average through the work week and into the weekend. Overnight low temperatures will be in the mid to low 50s. When I say below average, I don't mean too much of a drop for us. That's the good news.
So what, 75 the average or so?
Yes, that's the average high for this time of year. So
chilly weekend.
A little cool this weekend, a little soggy this weekend also,
right.
yes.
All right, Dana. Thank you. An 8th grader from San Antonio, Texas is this year's Scripps National Spelling Bee champion.
She almost got eliminated before an amazing triumph using a brand new format, a head-to-head tiebreaker called a spell-off.
Dina Demetrius reports from Los Angeles.
On behalf of the EW Scripps Company, I'm pleased to present you with the Scripps Cup and crown you the 2022 Scripps National Spelling Bee champion.
14-year-old Harini Logan says she's over the moon after winning this year's Scripps Spelling Bee Championship.
This has been my dream since I started working towards the bee about 5 to 6 years ago. So to finally achieve it, to see all my hard work culminate at this point is just unreal.
She won the title in dramatic fashion after beating 12-year-old Vikram Raju in the first ever spell-off.
T-A-L-I-S-A-Y. Apelman.
E-P-A-U-L-E-M-E-N-T.
Spielbone. S-P-E-A-L-B-O-N-E.
At the end of the tiebreaker, the 8th grader from San Antonio spelled 21 out of 26 words correctly in just 90 seconds. Harini had a close call earlier in the competition when she spelled a word correctly, but the judges initially ruled she chose the wrong definition.
Actually, the answer that you gave could be construed as correct, so we're going to reinstate you into the bee.
This was her 4th and final year as a bee contender.
You need to have a passion for the bee and for language to stick with it and have that commitment over years. And it's hours and hours of effort and hard work that I've put into this bee, and I'm just so glad to see it pay off.
She takes home $50,000 and other prizes. Dina Demetrius, CBS News, Los Angeles.
And she also plays the piano, loves creative writing.
Congratulations
I don't even know what those words are.
I know, me neither. It's such high drama. Those kids are so smart. It's incredible.
Yeah,
they work really hard.
Yeah, they do. We'll be right back with a preview of summer movies. Stay with us.
If you have COPD, ask your doctor about Breztri. Breztri gives me better breathing and helps prevent flare-ups. Before Breztri, I was stuck in the past. I still had bad days. Flare-ups, which kept me from doing what I love. My doctor said, for my COPD, it was time for Breztri. Breztri gives you better breathing, symptom improvement, and helps prevent flare-ups. Like no other COPD medicine, Breztri was proven to reduce flare-ups by 52%.
Breztri won't replace a rescue inhaler for sudden breathing problems. It is not for asthma. Tell your doctor if you have a heart condition or high blood pressure before taking it. Don't take Breztri more than prescribed. Breztri may increase your risk of thrush, pneumonia, and osteoporosis. Call your doctor if worsened breathing, chest pain, mouth or tongue swelling, problems urinating, vision changes, or eye pain occur.
Can't afford your medication? AstraZeneca may be able to help. If you have COPD, ask your doctor about Breztri.
Breaking news now. We are about to learn what happened in what officials are calling a critical incident north of Boston this morning.
State Attorney General Josh Kaul and Juneau County Sheriff Matt Olson are holding a news conference in Boston right now. Let's listen in.
Entered the residence and located the homeowner, a 68-year-old male who was deceased. A 56-year-old male was located in the basement with an apparent self-inflicted gunshot wound. Law enforcement began life-saving measures, and the individual was transported to a medical facility. A firearm was recovered at the scene. This incident appears to be a targeted act, and I want to stress that we are not aware of any evidence that there is any immediate danger to the general public. The names of the involved individuals are not being released currently until family notifications are complete. DCI is leading this investigation, and the Department of Justice is working with a number of law enforcement agencies as this investigation is ongoing. So with that, we're happy to answer any questions you have.
Attorney General Call, as you investigate this, have you come across any indication that there are public officials in Wisconsin who have been targeted in some way and may be at risk?
Well, first, this is an ongoing investigation, and so we're limited in what information we can provide at this point. This, as I mentioned before, does appear to be a targeted act, and the individual who's the suspect appears to have had other targets as well. It appears to be related to the judicial system. At this point, we are not aware of any evidence indicating that there is any active danger to other individuals. Those who may have been other targets have been notified of that, but we're not aware of any active threat to individuals. We are, however, continuing to investigate, and if we become aware of any specific ongoing threat, we will certainly notify people when we're aware of that.
I'm curious about the evidence that makes you believe that this was a targeted act, you know, a list, a manifesto, anything like that?
So again, because it's an ongoing investigation, we're not going to go into the details of the information that's available. But so far, the information that's been gathered indicates that it was a targeted act and that the targeting was based on some sort of court case or court cases.
Attorney General Paul, this is so from looking to this press release, it looks like this is a murder-suicide, basically.
Well, like I said, it's an ongoing investigation. There were one individual was found deceased in the residence. The second individual was found with an apparent self-inflicted gunshot wound and was transported for medical care. There were no other individuals found in the residence at that time. And so because it's an ongoing investigation, we can't comment further on the nature of the incident at this point.
Okay, and there's no report on the state of the individual with the self-inflicted gunshot?
That individual law enforcement responded and provided assistance immediately when they could. That individual was then transported to medical care, and my understanding is that that person is currently in critical condition.
Attorney General Call, that individual who's hospitalized currently, was that individual recently incarcerated and then released?
Because it's an ongoing investigation, we're not going to provide any information regarding that individual. As I mentioned, one of the things that we're continuing to do is to follow up to figure out if there's any connection between this action and any other individuals. And so at this point in time, we're not releasing the name or information about that individual.
And why is it that the DOJ is the agency responsible for this investigation?
Well, there are a few things I would know. One is the Wisconsin Department of Justice investigates cases of statewide importance. We're often involved in complex investigations of this nature. In addition, the Juneau County Sheriff's Office was on the scene and responded immediately. The sheriff's deputies who were at the scene will be witnesses to the events that happened. So we are a separate agency that's conducting an investigation, working with a number of other agencies, and the deputies who were there will be witnesses to the events that happened. So we're conducting an independent external investigation.
Along with the DOJ and Juneau County Sheriffs, are there any other departments that are going to be collaborating on this investigation?
Yeah, so the Division of Criminal Investigation, part of the Department of Justice, is leading this investigation. There are a number of other police agencies that have been involved, including the Sauk County Sheriff's Office, the Mauston PD, Elroy PD, the Wisconsin State Crime Lab is involved, the Wisconsin State Patrol, as well as DOJ's Office of Crime Victim Services and the FBI.
You mentioned
That's Wisconsin Attorney General Josh Call updating the situation north of Mauston, where a body was found in a home, another body downstairs in the home with a self-inflicted gunshot wound. That person has been taken to the hospital. And is currently in critical condition. We'll continue to update you on this developing story, always online on channel3000.com. And we'll have an update at 5 o'clock, and we'll be right back.
Finding my way forward with node-positive breast cancer felt overwhelming at times. But I never just found my way. I made it. So when I finished active therapy, I kept moving forward and did everything I could to protect myself from recurrence.
Verzenio is the first treatment in over 15 years to reduce the risk of recurrence for adults with HR-positive, HER2-negative, node-positive, early breast cancer with a high chance of returning, as determined by your doctor when added to hormone therapy. Hormone therapy works outside the cell, while Verzenio works inside to help stop the growth of cancer cells. Diarrhea is common, may be severe, or cause dehydration or infection. At the first sign, call your doctor, start an antidiarrheal, and drink fluids. Before taking Verzenio, tell your doctor about any fever, chills, or other signs of infection. Verzenio may cause low white blood cell counts, which may cause serious infection that can lead to death. Life-threatening lung inflammation can occur. Tell your doctor about any new or worsening trouble breathing, cough, or chest pain. Serious liver problems can happen. Symptoms include fatigue, appetite loss, stomach pain, and bleeding or bruising. Blood clots that can lead to death have occurred. Tell your doctor if you have pain or swelling in your arms or legs, shortness of breath, chest pain, and rapid breathing or heart rate, or if you are nursing, pregnant, or plan to be.
I'm making my way forward, my way, with Verzenio.
Ask your doctor about everyday Verzenio.
This is how we do it.
At Pick and Save, we believe it takes the right team to bring you fresh produce. That's why we partner with farmers who grow only the best. And that level of teamwork means better, fresher options time and time again. Because working together is truly what it takes to be fresh for everyone.
To all my neighbors, you got much flavor. This is how we do it.
Pick and Save, fresh for everyone.
If you have COPD, ask your doctor about Breasttree. Breasttree gives me better breathing and helps prevent flare-ups. Before Breasttree, I was stuck in the past. I still had bad days. Flare-ups, which kept me from doing what I love. My doctor said, for my COPD, it was time for Breasttree. Breasttree gives you better breathing, symptom improvement, and helps prevent flare-ups. Like no other COPD medicine, Breasttree was proven to reduce flare-ups by 52%.
Breasttree won't replace a rescue inhaler for sudden breathing problems. It is not for asthma. Tell your doctor if you have a heart condition or high blood pressure before taking it. Don't take Breasttree more than prescribed. Breasttree may increase your risk of thrush, pneumonia, and osteoporosis. Call your doctor if worsened breathing, chest pain, mouth or tongue swelling, problems urinating, vision changes, or eye pain occur.
Can't afford your medication? AstraZeneca may be able to help. If you have COPD, ask your doctor about Breasttree.
At USAA, we've been called too exclusive because we were created for officers. But as we've evolved with the military, we've grown to serve all who've honorably served, no matter their rank or when they were in. A Marine just out of boot camp, or a petty officer from 73, and even his kids and their kids. USAA is made for all who honorably serve and their eligible family members. Are we still exclusive? Absolutely. And that's exactly why you should join.
Feeling trapped by your expensive cell phone plan? Here's the key. Switch to Consumer Cellular. Keep your phone and number with the same great coverage as the big carriers. Escape to a no-contract $20 a month plan with talk, text, and data. It's easy to connect. With our award-winning customer support team, no sleight of hand is required. Call, go online, or visit Target to get your new SIM card or phone today.
Hey everybody, who's coming to the big show? It's Fed Aid, Saturday, June 11th at Ho Chunk Gaming and Casino in Wisconsin Dells. An all-day outdoor event. Come out for classic cars, trucks, and motorcycles during the day and stay for the concert at night. Featuring country superstar Trace Atkins, Runaway Jew, the Mascot Theory, and Bev Killian. All benefiting heat and housing for heroes. Visit VetAidWI.com for details and to purchase tickets for Trace Atkins.
You can get your smile back today. At Affordable Dentures and Implants, we make high-quality tooth replacement affordable for everyone. So whether it's a single tooth, full dentures, or life-changing dental implants, we have an experienced dentist who can help you go ahead and smile. Click or call to schedule your new smile consultation today.
Go ahead and smile.
What are you recommending for muscle pain?
Based on clinical data, I recommend Salonpas.
Agreed. My patients like these patches because they work up to 12 hours, even on moderate pain.
Salonpas, it's good medicine.
Whether you have a design emergency or you just want to shop the best furniture showroom in town, you need Dwellings, Madison's best kept secret for design and furniture. Shop our fabulous showroom, Hard Rock Road, Fitchburg.
Well, dragon boat races returned in parts of China today for the first time since the outbreak of the pandemic in...
Dragon boat races returned in parts in China for the first time since pandemic restrictions were lifted. In late 2019, there was a major drop in COVID cases, and that allowed the dragon boats to get back on the water. The dragon boat tradition dates back 500 years. Residents a century ago began displaying the boats as works of folk art and craftsmanship.
My batteries are dead.
We wondered what the kerfuffle was here behind the scenes. There we go.
Can replace the batteries.
There we go.
All right.
Okay.
Leo Tolstoy's 1869 novel War and Peace is set to music in the Broadway musical Natasha, Pierre, and the Great Comet of 1812.
Capital City Theater is staging this 2017 Tony Award-winning musical this weekend and next.
Our Michael Bruno goes backstage to check it out.
So what's going on inside of that barn behind you?
It's a brand new venue called Four Winds Farm, which we discovered about a year ago through Mark Rosinski, who is the events manager here, who we know. He said, hey, you should look at doing a show here. And we came and looked at it and thought, wow, what a wonderful place to build our own set, to transport people to Russia. And do a show.
I truly personally think that theater should be in a building like this. I love that it's unconventional. I love that every day is a bit of a puzzle in terms of how this is going to look. And also for the audience. They drive up and they see this beautiful barn and they're like, wait, we're going to see a musical in this barn?
Just give us a breakdown of what is the show about?
Well, it's we try not to say it's War and Peace the musical because how many people are like, oh, I'm gonna rush to see that, but it really is a small selection of War and Peace War and Peace the book by Tolstoy, but it's told through an anachronistic lens. So it's how does it relate to today, and how do we still have some of the same issues with war, and love is the same, and all of the same societal things that we have today, they had in 1812 Russia.
Pierre is a really interesting one. He is a really distraught, confused, lost person. He is a man just sort of at the end of his wits in terms of what this world is, what it has to offer, what he can offer to it. And he really wants to do more. He really wants to be a part of the world. He wants to do something important, but he doesn't quite know how to do it.
May your sorrows be counted in number as many as drops of wine and vodka that stain my glass.
This is also because it's set in an unconventional setting. You have the audience sitting around in tables and the actors kind of moving around in there. Is that right?
Yeah, it's we call it fully immersive. So the set is completely intermingled with the tables. And some of our actors play instruments, so we call them roving. So sometimes an accordion will walk by your table or somebody will hand you something. Or, we tell the audience, if somebody sets a glass on your table, don't move it. Maybe someone will even stand on your table. Who's to say? But it's a very immersive, integrated experience where the audience is going to be hopefully going like this the whole time.
In that farm. Michael's here.
Michael, good to see you.
Ho, 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 comrades.
This is an unusual and beautiful venue for this show.
Oh, that setting is just magnificent. It's like you're back in the fields of Russia, out in the beautiful farmland, and the building that this in is just exquisite. They've spent hundreds of thousands and millions of dollars to get this barn, and it's now this beautiful facility that they're having for special events and weddings. And now Capitol Theater is going to do this production of The Great Comet there.
And it's not seating a lot for each show. I mean, there's maybe 100 people.
Right, because they're all cocktail tables. You the audience is actually sitting in with the actors. So it's very limited seatings. That's how they sold out so quickly.
Yeah, we usually put up a screen where it is and what tickets are, but it's sold out. So
yeah. But it's a great story. It's really because it's Tolstoy's War and Peace.
The musical.
Yeah, the musical. And they just took the words and made it into a musical.
It looks like a great show.
Oh, it is. The dancing is wonderful. The voices are wonderful. It's a top-notch class production.
Thanks for sharing, Michael.
Absolutely.
It's Friday.
It's Friday.
Final Check Your Forecast is coming up.
Your family's year-round comfort is our year-round commitment at RG Heating and Air Conditioning. We install quality Trane equipment and service all brands so your home's furnace and AC will perform their best year-round. RG Heating and AC.
How is it still playing?
Aspercream Arthritis. Full prescription strength. Reduces inflammation. Don't touch my piano.
Kick pain in the Aspercream.
When we needed new doors and windows for our home, we were looking for someone we could trust.
We've done the bargain brand windows. We've done the runaround.
What we loved about Next Door and Window is that they were different. The experts guided us through every step of their no-pressure process.
We really loved their educational approach. Next Door and Window helped us understand what was right for us.
They have a totally different approach to doors and windows. They made the window and door replacement process simple.
Call 844-600-NEXT to get 50% off your installation.
Joe Biden opened America's borders, increasing the flow of deadly drugs into our communities. Last year, over 105,000 people died of drug overdoses in America. Biden's putting our children and families at risk. Ron Johnson is warning everyone that drug traffickers are adding fentanyl to counterfeit pills, and it only takes one pill to kill. Please tell your children and support law enforcement.
I'm Ron Johnson, and I approve this message.
At RG Heating and Air Conditioning, our promise to you is 100% satisfaction guaranteed. Guaranteed service, repairs, and replacements. Installing quality Trane equipment. RG Heating and AC. We'll always treat you like family. Guaranteed.
Tonight at 5, Donald Trump endorsed Tim Michels this week. What will this mean for the already bitterly divided governor primary? Then Verona celebrates its first hometown day since the pandemic. How you can take part. Coming up next at 5.
We're hitting the greens for the Geo's Garden Golf Classic. Join News 3 now, June 13th at Hawks Landing Golf Course. Proceeds help bring vital respite services to area special needs families. Register now at geosgarden.org.
A little rain expected this weekend, and looking at through the next 10 days, a few more rain chances actually going to pop up. So get the opportunity to go outside and enjoy this evening. Sunshine right now, blue sky overhead with temperatures currently in the low 70s.
Look at those dew points.
Beautiful, dry and lovely.
Thank you, Dana. Monday here on Live at 4, can Top Gun remain the top gun at the weekend box office?
Film critic Will Loper has the box office numbers, and he'll let us know what to watch and what to skip on the Loper Report.
When the family can't get enough of your signature dish, get everything you need with Pick and Save free pickup with no surprise fees. So start your cart today. Pick and Save, fresh for everyone.
Since I left for college, my dad has gotten back into some of his old hobbies. And now he's taking Trulicity. And it looks like he's gotten into some new, healthier habits, too.
What changes are you making for your type 2 diabetes? Maybe it's time to try Trulicity. It's proven to help lower A1C. It could help you lose up to 10 pounds. And it's only taken once a week, so it can fit into your busy life. Trulicity is for type 2 diabetes. It isn't for people with type 1 diabetes. It's not approved for use in children. Don't take Trulicity if you're allergic to it. You or your family have medullary thyroid cancer or have multiple endocrine neoplasia syndrome type 2. Stop Trulicity and call your doctor right away if you have an allergic reaction, a lump or swelling in your neck, severe stomach pain, changes in vision, or diabetic retinopathy. Serious side effects may include pancreatitis. Taking Trulicity with sulfonylurea or insulin raises low blood sugar risk. Side effects include nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea, which can lead to dehydration and may worsen kidney problems. The choices you make can help control your A1C. Ask your doctor about once weekly Trulicity.
Celebrate the summer of savings at Bob's Discount Furniture with our best financing options ever. With 6, 12, 30, and 60-month financing options to fit your budget. Find thousands of amazing values like my 5-piece Scarlet Outdoor Sectional. It's super comfy with Bobapedic memory foam seating and weather-resistant wicker. Only $19.99 or $43 per month for 60 months, totaling $25.80. That reminds me, it also comes with a weather-resistant cover. This summer, Bob's Discount goes further than ever with my best financing options ever.
At 3 o'clock, Carter's campaign for class president will go live. His platform?
Thirsty for change?
Juice boxes for all. At 4, Liz will bid online and win. Yes! Yes! At 5, Brandy will stream her first concert and gain her first band. Which is why at 2, I'm down the street preparing for the storm. So no matter what, the show will go on. After all, we're the nationwide network built by locals for locals. U.S. Cellular.
With the Pick and Save app, you can get personalized coupons on top of weekly sales, all for prices that are lower than low. Pick and Save, fresh for everyone.
Well, although it's been a short work week, it doesn't feel like it, does it?
It doesn't.
There is no shortage this week of great animal stories.
Here's Louie and Oliver with this week's edition of the News Hounds.
Here's the News Hounds, Louie and Oliver, with their World News Roundup.
This week on the News Hounds, a bubbly mink,
some very cool pups,
and a kitty retirement.
But first, a baby Matchie's tree kangaroo known as a Joey has made its public debut at the Bronx Zoo in New York City. The Joey peeked its head out from its mother's pouch. As it matures, it will begin to explore its environment and start spending more time outside the pouch. At birth, the Joey is about the size of a human thumbnail and immediately crawls through the mother's fur to enter her pouch. This birth is special because there are fewer than 2,500 Matchie's tree kangaroos in the wild, making them an endangered species.
It's farewell for a legendary staff member at Loganberry Books in Shaker Heights, Ohio. Otis the cat has been an employee there at the bookstore for 14 years. He first started working in 2008 and could be seen around the shop almost every day since then. The bookstore held a retirement party for Otis so they could get one last picture and goodbye to send him off. Otis's little sister Alice is taking over the job, and Otis will spend his days at the store owner's home.
Now here's a paddleboard race the News Hounds can sink their teeth into. A seaside village north of Barcelona is hosting a paddle surf race with dogs. It's definitely not a walk in the park. Canine contenders must be properly trained and totally obedient. The dogs have to patiently sit on the board while their human companions paddle the 1.5-kilometer course. A dog's natural instinct would be to jump in the water, so the race demands a lot from them. The winner took 10 minutes to cross the finish line. The slowest team took 20 minutes. That is one patient pooch.
And finally, what could be more fun than a mink playing in bubbles? Bubble Day at the San Diego Zoo is always a special day. The zoo provides non-toxic children's bubble bath for some of the animals as sensory enrichment. Bianca the mink is usually very curious with her enrichment, and she ended up really enjoying her bubble bath. Mental stimulation and a good cleaning at the same time. Perfect.
And that's this week's edition of the News Hounds Now Update.
I don't think the Hounds would stay on a board like that.
Isn't that incredible? A good weekend to do it.
Absolutely. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you back here Monday. News 3 Now at 5 starts right now.